it's Elizabeth with Rookie Hunting Outdoors. Today I have a really exciting review for you guys. This is the M2 vest. Hunting Public partnered with Tethrd to make basically they're marketing it as like the first modular vest on the market. Am I embarrassed that this is my first like real equipment I bought from Tethrd and it's not a hunting saddle? Yes. Yes, I am. And I'm deeply disappointed in myself, to be fair. However, there are a couple reasons I bought this. Not just because I love the Hunting Public, and I know Tethrd produces quality gear, but I will get into those reasons further into the review. This has actually been sitting in my living room for 2 to 3 weeks. I'm not even sure I can return it at this point. The reason it's been sitting in my living room and I haven't even opened it is because I wanted y'all to get my honest, genuine reaction to the vest. But alas, I didn't open it. I wanted to wait till I could get y'all on camera and, show y'all my genuine reaction to the vest. They actually received a lot of backlash, from what I could see, right? And it was based all around the price. Most people were like, who the hell would spend $300 on a turkey vest? I would. I would. You got me. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. I feel like I can justify the purchase, and I want to show y'all why. Couple of reasons. One of the largest problems I've seen in the hunting industry, just based around clothing primarily and gear, is a lot of companies will do a one size fits most. Unfortunately, that just doesn't work for smaller framed men and mostly women. 2023, I just feel like a lot of companies need to realize like they're missing out on a lot of like customers, a lot of clientele, a lot of like loyal, what could be a loyal fan base if they actually just marketed more, not even marketed, just provided more options for women. I wanted to switch to bottomland this year for a couple reasons. First of all, better in bottomland, baddie in bottomland. It's one of the freshest patterns, like by far. Last year I used She, and nothing against Bass Pro, but it was just trash. The quality, trash. Yeah, they have a lot of options available for women under their She line, but bottom line is it's not quality. For the price, sure, it'll do, but I just didn't like it, and I knew I wanted to switch. The year before that, I was running a Mossy Oak youth vest, and it was fine, but like I feel like you could almost tell it was a youth. Like it just looked a little too small. And anyway, I actually sold those two vests, and I made $175. So 300 minus 175, I technically only paid, give me a second, I got my degree in history, 175, 150 is half, 125, yeah. So I only bought this for 125, that doesn't seem right, 125, yeah, 125, which is a steal. But like I just told you, I just sold my other two vests before I even opened this. So Elizabeth, why would you sell two vests when you haven't even tried this one on? Yeah, this could be a fucking mistake, and opening days in 3 days and I'm fucked because this doesn't fit. Sure. Or I trusted their sizing. This was one of the only vests I found that offered two options. They had a small medium, which on the lowest side of that was a size 28, which I'm a 20, these are Sitka pants, 27. Love these pants. And then their medium large, extra large, I think it was. I didn't even look at. I just got the small medium and I said, let's run with it. Literally based off the fact that they offered two sizes. I was like, absolutely. It's a lot more inclusive, I think, for a lot more people, and especially women. Let me spend the money so you don't have to. This is my first review on YouTube. This definitely won't be my last. I like to spend money when I'm sad. Yeah, I like to spend money when I'm sad. I don't know what to say. Again, I haven't opened this, so let's get into it. don't have a knife. Just not married, but you know, gotta do it. So first thing it says on there is mobile and modular. Again, like the reason I think they spent this price on it is because they are marketing it as like the first customizable vest. Like it's completely modular. You make it how you want it, especially something as specific as turkey hunting. Like everyone runs their own calls, like has their own kind of like setup. I think it's genius. With that being said, I did have one pickle before we get into it. I had one gripe. For this price, I had two problems. Shipping was $35, which is just fucking stupid. Most companies, if you spend over $100, they will give you free shipping. If you spend over $200, they will give you free shipping. Hell, some companies will do that at $50. So the fact that this was $300 and they didn't give you free shipping, that's where I was like, maybe I shouldn't be spending this money. Yeah, I think that's when they got me. I was like, huh, free shipping, that's fucked. Stickers. Again, you're spending $300. I thought they'd throw in one or two, so this is actually pretty cool that they put in that many. I'm gonna keep this handy so I know like what to call this stuff. So this is your belt. This is what came in the small, medium, or the large, extra large. If this is small, if this is small on me and I'm like, oh, I got the small, medium, I'll actually. That'd be pretty funny. Or plastic. Oh, two. I was not expecting that. This is gonna take me a second to put it together. Just gonna be honest with y'all. It's like Legos. Dang! I hit the mother load of plastic. Yeah, everything though, I do try to reuse it, like anything. So plastic, you know, it's hard to avoid. Wow. Okay, love that. This actually has a zipper. It's good quality, you can tell. This is kind of like a textured, not rubber material, but that's kind of nice, so you're not sliding. My ass will appreciate this padding. My padded ass will also like this padding. So this is the hydration pack. This is where, you know, a customer could have gone with the bird bag or the hydration pack. I'm a thirsty bitch. Let's just be real. I really like this. Again, I really like the bottom lid. Again, like I think, price aside, I mean, if price wasn't involved, and I spent my own money on this. I was not sent this by either company. I did spend my own money, so I do want to reiterate that, because there are going to be reviews where I get sent something and you know, it was sent to me for review, or it was sent to me because of my platform. So I want to clarify when I am spending my own money, because I believe in a product. I feel like it's Christmas. Like there's so much stuff, it's just like little patches. There is a YouTube video up on Tethrd's YouTube as well about how to put this together. I'm not going to give you that detailed of a setup, because you guys would probably just make fun of me for even trying to set this up. So your first thing, I say I'm not going to do a detailed thing, but I think I'm just talking out loud at this point. Interesting. I have no idea how to do it. I do remember this part of the video, and then you just loop it. See? It's already starting to look like turkey vest. I feel like putting this vest together is like common sense. But common sense isn't common.
Let's say you're walking and you're trying to strike one up. So you're on a ridge top and you're just trying to strike one.
All right, guys, we're back 24 hours later. Am I embarrassed to admit that I had to literally go inside and watch the Tethrd instructional tutorial on how to put this together? No, I'm not. Did I have to watch it twice? Yes, I did. So this is where we're at. I'm gonna give you all a little twirl. It's 85 degrees right now. It's a little toasty. I think I understand why this was priced at the point it was. Now that it's on, everything is customized, everything is fit to my body. I am 5'4", 135, and I don't think I ever was gonna find a vest that fits me the way that this does. And everything buttons up like perfectly. Like I was nervous, like even for these, right? But there's just space for everything. And I did not do a detailed job on putting this together because y'all don't need to watch me struggle for an hour plus. Y'all can go watch the actual Tethrd video on how to put it together. But you guys saw all the singular parts, right, before it was put together. Everything you're seeing, like, I think I remember seeing them marketing this as like, it's not just for turkey, right? Like you can use it for whitetail as well. And I remember thinking like, what are they talking about? It literally is, I can take this belt off. I could take this belt off. I could take this seat off. I could take these off and literally just connect this to this backpack. Or I could keep this. And these come off. I was actually gonna keep one of these off. Because I thought it would be too bulky on my hips, right? It's not, and it literally isn't. Like this doesn't, guys, like I do not feel like I'm wearing a turkey vest. I feel fast as fuck. Fast as fuck, boy. The features I really like for this, it kind of reminds me of like a fly fishing chest rig, the way it just folds down. And everything's accessible. Like it's not, you zipper it and then you're having a hard time getting in there. Like it just folds right down. All of this is customizable. Like all of it, like literally everything. This doubles as a shotgun shell. So you come with 2 of those, so you can use it for your striker if you'd like. And then of course, you know, again, same thing, got my owl call, 20 gauge TSS, and these fit up into, I think they said 410. So, already got that. Gobble tube. If y'all know me, if you follow me on Instagram, this is how I killed my first turkey last year on federal land. I will never not hunt without one of these now. Zipper pocket. Inside. I mean, like I wanted to review this and tell y'all like, no, it's not really worth the money. But I think it's worth the money. The only thing I haven't figured out yet is the box call. Like, I'm not sure. Like, does that go in there? I'm not sure. And in the instructional video, Aaron said he does not run a box call. So, you know, it wasn't shown actually what this looks like. So probably after I upload this, I'm gonna go figure it out. And then these straps, you know, for your mouth call. That is not hunting public. But fuck, guys. I really like this. Closing thoughts on the vest. Again, I already mentioned I was a little upset about the free shipping, or the lack of free shipping. And y'all are probably looking at my channel and thinking like, this is Rookie Hunting, like she's a new hunter, right? Like at this point, she's just blowing money. But I think when you have a company, you know, such as Hunting Public, and then with Tethrd, you kind of know you're buying quality. Also, Hunting Public did say, like, they're not just pocketing all this money, like, it is going to go back into wildlife habitat projects that they're supporting. I feel like the same people that are complaining about the price, like, they're still wearing Sitka, like, head to toe. So this isn't going to help me kill a turkey. Like, it's still going to be up to me. And I think I'm just excited to have a piece of equipment that actually fits me. Like, as a female hunter, as a woman, I am ecstatic to have something that I can, like, actually recommend to other women and say, like, yes, the small medium fits perfect. It's absolutely, they nailed it. They nailed it with the sizing, offering 2 options for a waist belt. I have nothing but good things to say about this, and I'm really excited. Like, there's so many pockets. Should a hydration pack have came with a hydration backpack? Let's just think about that for a second. Not that I don't already have one, but like, they could have just easily put a little Tethrd stamp or a Hunting Public stamp, and that would have been really cute. Just food for thought. I did see a lot of people saying they were upset about the fact that the seat is not a magnet. They were like $300 on a vest, whatever, but the fact that it's not a magnet. Did you guys see how easy that was to just take off? And that's why, like, again, this backpack is modular. You know, a magnet, there's no way they could have just made it that it can come off, because then you would just fucking lose it as you're sprinting through the woods trying to get your longbeard. So I just took that off, like literally just as I was talking, just clipped it. And if you shit your pants because a gobbler was, you know, 10 yards away, you can just unzip it and wash it. They're thinking of the rookie hunter in mind, I swear.